Why do we rely on other people to validate us? Why? From a very young age, we teach children to believe that the world around them reflects who they are. We teach children to believe that the bully in the classroom is bad, 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 and the bully in the classroom has to be taught as a result to behave themselves and to act accordingly. We don't actually teach children to believe and know that they create their reality. We teach children to believe that the world around them creates their reality. And that's not true. The truth is, the fact is, that when you make life all about the world reflecting who you are, you stand on your 2 feet, you're validated from within, and nobody is there for you to be who you are. Nobody needs to be there for you to be validated and strong from within. A lot of people make that mistake in life of thinking that the only way they could feel validated from within is with somebody else's is with somebody else's support, is with somebody else's means of approval and validation. The thing is that it's not healthy. It's not good for you. It's just not good for you. Obviously, I have a lot of experience in this area after having faced what I faced in my life, the amazing lessons I learned in my life. So yes, I had an amazing experience in this particular area. I had to be deeply, deeply validated from within. And I can tell you that the reason why people struggle with this is because from a very young age we're taught that the world around us validates us and makes us be who we are. We are translated by the determination and the means of validation from everything external. When in reality, you can change that and you will see amazing results. People are getting very, very intrigued and interested in the concept of spirituality all over the world, all over the place. It's unbelievable what is happening. Who would even believe that guys like Ralph Smart and Aaron Doherty have either close to 1 million subscribers or almost close to 2 million subscribers? Something like that would have been unbelievable going back 5 years ago. But the world is changing. Reality is changing. Things are becoming better. Does that mean that everybody's going to come along with spiritual people to the 5-day ascension journey? Absolutely not. That's not going to happen. And I'll tell you why it's not a bad thing. I'll explain to you why it's actually not a bad thing. A lot of people in this world are playing out their karmic reality. They're playing out their karmic way of living. And they're here to play that out. And there's no need to worry about them. There's no need to feel upset about them, frustrated, or concerned. Everybody's here on their own journey. We're all here on our own journey. And because we're here on our own journey, we don't need to worry about those people who do not wish to join the boat of spirituality, who do not wish to join the train of spirituality, the ride of spirituality. And that's why, if you can, stay away from the news. Stay far away from TV, radio, newspapers, the news, or anything of the sort. Just stay away from it. It's not real as such. It's not substantial and it's not real. And it's almost like a cycle. Today I got tempted to see what happened in Israel, elections. I used to be very, very curious about elections. I got a little tempted and I had a peek. Shouldn't have done it, but I did. All right, you gotta enjoy yourself a little bit, right? So I decided to enjoy myself and have a peek. I was shocked. It was like a repeat of what happened 6 months ago. No, it wasn't 6 months ago, actually. I think it was April was actually only 4 months ago. May, June, July, August, September. 5 months ago. It was just a repeat. The numbers were a repeat. The whole karmic imbalance, I would call it, was just a repeat from April. Like I said, I used to have a very strong interest in Israeli politics, in Israeli politics. That's why I had to have a small glimpse to see what happened. And I was shocked. It was just unbelievable. It was just a repeat. And I thought to myself, and I said, wow, do you realize what's playing out here? So many things which I bought into for so many years, so many means of negativity. Let's just call it negativity. So much nonsense. It's just a repeat and a repeat, a repeated cycle which doesn't even make sense. How did I fall for it? Why do people fall for the interest and excitement of an election, particularly in Israel, which kind of gets quite chaotic and exciting at times? Why? Why did I fall for it? It's just a repeat. I needed to find out about a repeat. Why did I even look at the results? Who cares? What does that have to do with me? That's all part of that karmic cycle. People buy into these things, they really believe into these things, and they get frustrated and they get into a state of aghast. It's just a repeat. That's all it is, just a repeat. And it's not real, like I said. Of course, it feels real, and of course, you need to be respectful of the people involved and people who do enjoy it and think about it a lot. You need to be respectful of that, for sure. I'm not here to, like I said, I'm not here to dismiss anybody's feelings or undermine anybody else's feelings. Everybody's on their own journey. A lot of people are on a karmic journey, and that's not my business. It's not our business to try and change somebody else. It's not our business to try and validate somebody else. It's not my business to try to validate somebody else or try to get validation from somebody else. That's not my business. I don't need to do that. As a human being, I stand on my 2 feet. I can stand alone. I've done that in my life. I've stood alone. I know what it means. Having 900 people fighting against you, yeah, I had to stand alone. I was deeply invalidated. And I had no one to support me through those circumstances. Although I did have 1 or 2 people who were there to sort of hold my hand through it. But most of all, throughout the process of 900 people gathering, I stood alone. And I'm fine. I learned the lesson. I learned an amazing lesson. And I was given an amazing gift. That means of rejection was an amazing gift. I look at it as a gift. And you know something? If I could do over this life, up until today, I would have done everything the same. There's nothing I would have done differently. It was a gift. Whatever I had to learn, I learned. And I learned some amazing lessons in my life. It was worth being rejected. It was worth it because now I stand on my 2 feet. I appreciate it. And that's part of the cycle here. Some people get frustrated. Somebody's not nice to me. Somebody's not supporting me. Somebody's not validating me. And some people do like I do. I learn from it. I learn lessons eventually. And I get myself off to a very good place. Why do people get so frustrated and so angry when it rains? Why? What is it about rain which really frustrates people? It's ironic because the weather has been almost like the summer's come back. It's been so nice and warm. So it's a little ironic that I'm asking this question. It's been such a nice blue sky today. But I must say that I felt very, very spiritual today. I felt in a very spiritual mood today with the blue sky. It almost felt like a different dimension compared to other days. Or other days have also been very sunny. But particularly today I saw a very, very blue sky. And I felt a very spiritual connection. Why is that? What is it about the rain which really frustrates people? Pay attention to this answer because it's a little complicated. You know, since I started taking cold showers, I've told lots of you about my cold showers, haven't I? Since I started taking cold showers, I have a boost of energy in the morning. An unbelievable boost of energy. It would actually help if I got cold water, which is even colder. Yeah, my landlord sort of makes it that the water is not as cold as I'd like it to be. So it's a little warm. It's a little warmer than I'd like. Nonetheless, it's cold and it gives me a boost of energy, which helps me to get out there and be my strong sense of self without the validation from a single human being, which I don't need, right? So why am I telling you this? Because since I started doing this cold showers, I'm not deterred in any way when it rains. I used to get frustrated when it rained, just like everybody else. But now that's stopped. I have a certain kind of strength and resilience, and it means from deep validation from within. Because I learned the cold shower method, I've also done the dry fasting. I've been doing now for about 5 or 6 weeks now. I think it's 6 weeks now. I've been doing dry fasting, the 18 hours a day, which means I only eat for 6 hours a day. And that as well has been giving me a massive boost, a self-validation, not needing a single human being to validate me. I don't need a single human being to validate me, and that's come with these different methods which I've been doing. I'm not perfect. Like I've told you before, I'm making mistakes, and sometimes I fall back in the need the validation of others. But for the most part, I don't need the validation of other human beings anymore. And as a result, a rainy day doesn't affect me anymore. I don't feel down when it rains. What happens when it rains? It's uncomfortable, it's wet. Your feet could be wet if you have shoes which water got through. If your raincoat is on, it's uncomfortable. And it's uncomfortable to have rain shooting at you, right? Or even just a cloudy sky. It's uncomfortable. You're uncertain what's going to happen here. It's going to rain, or whatever, etc. I don't feel that kind of aghast anymore. And it's amazing. But why is it though? I still feel the energy. I still feel that low energy. Where is that coming from? I'll explain. When it rains, there's a combination of negative energy all over. People have interpreted rain and understood it to mean negativity, when in reality, rain is a positive thing. Rain gives you abundance. Rain gives you more. It makes your life more fruitive, if that's the word. A lot of abundance comes into your life as a result of rain, and you need rain for the crops, you need rain for your food, you need rain for everything. And so, getting back to my point here, there's a lot of negative energy which I feel when it rains. I don't actually connect with that energy. I don't actually feel that energy because I'm in a different place than a lot of people. Nonetheless, I feel the energy and I sense the energy all around me. And it's coming because there's negative energy which people have translated and interpreted when they see rain and cloudy outside. I hope this message is understood, and I hope you understood my message today. My messages are getting a little deep. If you have any questions, please leave your questions in the comment section down below. I really appreciate your comments in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's video, press the like button. Feel free to share this video with your friends, family, peers, acquaintances, anybody you like. Feel free to share away. And even with grandma. Grandma could also understand high frequency and high vibration. Everybody could understand these concepts. So why not feel free to share away? I'm wishing you an amazing weekend ahead. A great Shabbat if you celebrate Shabbat. And a great weekend, a great Saturday, a day of rest if you celebrate Saturday. I'm wishing you a great weekend, a great Shabbat. I love you so much. Look forward to seeing you in my next video. I love you so much.